Welcome back to the channel and welcome to this episode of Mark's Garage. I'm sitting on the Honda Goldwing, and in today's episode we're going to talk about the inventory levels at Honda dealerships for these machines, the Honda Goldwing. We're going to take a quick look here at not only the 26s but also the 25s. That's coming next. So it kind of hit me just in the last week that it seems like and it feels like there's a lot more inventory of Goldwings out there right now. What is it like in your area, wherever you live, at the Honda dealer? Do they seem to have more Goldwings? We're going to talk a little bit about a couple places here that are Honda dealers, and I'm going to give you an update on what I'm seeing. I recently made a visit down to the Milwaukee area, visited one of the dealers down there who I've worked with, that's Southeast Sales. And I noticed when I walked in the door, looking around the showroom, wow, they had quite a supply of Honda Goldwings. Normally, they would have a couple, or they would be able to source one for you. But looking at their website, today, it looks like they have well over 20 in stock, which is great because it just seems like maybe we are through all those supply chain woes that just lasted for years. 21, 22, and look, it just feels like maybe we're past that. There's a big event that is coming up at the end of March at one of the largest Honda motorcycle dealers, I believe, in the United States. They're in East Ridge, Tennessee. That's Southern Honda Power Sports. In fact, there's a few of the YouTube channel Goldwing riders I know that are going to be there and heading there. Mac, Gold Rider 1, he's going to be down there. I think Robert White Moto. I'm not positive if Chris from Cruiseman's Garage is going. And many others are going to be riding down there. But I thought what I would do regarding inventory is just check out the website. So this morning I went to Southern Honda Power Sports. Wanted to check out their website. By the way, their big event is called Goldwings and Glizzies. And I was amazed how many Honda Goldwings they have in stock that they're showing. And so I kind of went through the pages, and between the 25s, 2025 models and 2026 models, they had 132 brand new Goldwings in stock. That's incredible. I know you'll remember that when the 2025 Honda Goldwing anniversary models were announced, there was one color that was very polarizing to the Honda Goldwing community, or those even considering a Honda Goldwing, and that was, of course, the Eternal Gold color. And so I think it lines up pretty well with what Honda did in the past in terms of some of the previous anniversary editions and how they had some gold models. I even referred to it as reminding me of a 1969 Ford Country Squire station wagon with wood paneling on it. Sorry, Honda. I am not exactly sure how popular or maybe unpopular the Eternal Gold color has been based on sales, but just looking at some of the inventory that's out there and the discounts being offered for the Eternal Gold model, it seems like perhaps that color was not as popular. That's just the way it looks. What kind of a discount would it take for you to purchase a 2025 Eternal Gold Honda Goldwing? What kind of discount would it take? I know that there's one person out there Mac, Gold Rider 1, who was pretty clear about his opinion on that color. I don't know if there would be a big enough discount where Mac would buy one, but my suggestion, Mac, to you would be, hey, if the discount's big enough, you could buy one, then you could repaint it and still come out ahead. But I think even that probably isn't going to work, because I know that Mac is working on doing a special ceramic coating on Snowy and Tagalong, and I think we're going to see some of that coming up in a couple of his next episodes. So Mac, I know the eternal gold isn't going to work for you, right? Well, it definitely seems like Honda Power Sports is producing and releasing a lot more Honda Goldwings. And so I'm not exactly sure what the reason is. Maybe they see demand increasing and growing. I'm not sure. Don't know what their data shows. There could be other reasons. Maybe they're trying to move out this current version of the Honda Goldwing and getting ready for that next generation. I have no idea. What do you think? Why is there so many more Goldwings out there in the market? There is no doubt that the Honda Goldwing is one exceptional motorcycle, great touring bike. I have owned two of them. This is the 2024 model. My first one was a 2018. And I think backed up by Cycle World in 2025, they once again named the Honda Goldwing as part of their best 10 bikes, and certainly in the touring category. So once again, it racks up another accolade from Cycle World. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Mark's Garage, and especially to all the Honda Goldwing owners who follow the channel. Really appreciate that. Whether you're located right here in Wisconsin, maybe in Sheboygan County or Manitowoc County, but certainly outside of Wisconsin as well, from Michigan and Illinois, and certainly down in Texas, all the guys down there, really appreciate that. Tennessee, and then outside the United States too, from the UK and Ireland and all the other places. Thank you so much for following. It is March here in Wisconsin, so it's going to be a little more time before we're going to be able to get out and ride. In fact, 3 days from now, I was just looking at the forecast, and it doesn't look too good. It looks like they're predicting 14 plus inches of snow. So I'm thinking it would be a real good idea to keep the plow attached to the Polaris Ranger and keep all those driveway markers installed. I was actually thinking about pulling them here soon, but it's a little too early. So riding season is still around the corner, but it's always great to talk motorcycles, talk about the Honda Goldwing. That is a wrap from Mark's Garage today here in Wisconsin. Thanks again, as always, and until next time, take care.